Yo, welcome back to another video. I'm switching it up this time. Gonna do some POV videos off the head mount. I'm not like too crazy with the, the camera hanging down and getting the whole dashboard. I kind of like the POVs more, so I'm just gonna give that a shot. We're gonna do just a basic drive today. No full self-driving, just cruising around. This salt ruining my paint. But it is what it is. Oh man, you hear that? Damn. So I don't know if this POV is too great. I'm using the Action Pro 5. I don't know if it's actually called the Action Pro 5. I know it's the DJI something Pro 5. I don't know. It's something. Let me know what you guys think about this camera angle. I don't know if it's great. I did see it on my phone, see a preview, and it doesn't seem that bad. I've just seen a bunch of videos using the POV, and I actually like that a lot more than just the whole dashboards. So we're gonna give this a shot. But just a little update. It's been a little bit because I haven't posted in a while, and I don't know if many of you are seeing these videos as of lately. But wow, this turn is bad. Damn. Sorry about that. So yeah, a lot of stuff going on in the Tesla world. If you've seen lately, they discontinued the Model S and the Model X. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I guess they're making it so they can have more funding towards Optimus, which I get it. Tesla's not just a car company. It's actually a tech company, which people would never believe. But yeah, they are discontinued by now, probably, if you're watching this video. They are not making them anymore, the Model S and the Model X. So I'm sure they'll be doing some incentives, deals, anything to push that inventory out. But yeah, honestly, I don't know how I feel about it. I think Model S and Model X is what made Tesla, and I think it's a bad decision. But I'm just a consumer. I don't know what's behind closed doors, what's going on. I'm not Elon. I'm not that guy. But yeah, I don't know if that's the best decision. I think a lot of people are going to be upset about it, especially with the Model S, because Model S is such the Plaid, that's one of the fastest production cars you can buy stock. And the Model X, the Falcon doors, and that being a family car and almost 1,000 horsepower, it's crazy. And I don't see why they would get rid of it. But now there's going to be the Model 3, the Model Y, and the Cybertruck, and I guess the Cybercab, and that's the fleet. So I don't know what the plan is with that, but yeah. Sorry, I'm getting a call. Besides that, they are deciding to change the full self-driving subscription. It's only going to be a subscription model, and you will no longer be able to pay for it or buy it out by, I think, February 14th. There might be the 13th, but not even a week and a half from now, 2 weeks from now. So I think that's a pretty poor decision. Honestly, one of the worst decisions you can make, because people don't want to rent. They want to own these things. They don't want to feel like they're renting. They want to own. That's the society we live in now, is they just want you to own, or rent. Sorry, my bad. They want you to rent. And when you buy, I bought this car for $50,000, just about. I got, a great deal with the 0 APR, the 7,500 off. I got a great deal on. That's why I didn't, hesitate. But I don't know why they would up the subscription, because apparently they're upping the subscription full self-driving. It was $99 with tax. I think it's like $103. But still, they're thinking about raising that, and I think the people they want the subscription model to grow, and more people to use it. But I think that's going to actually do the opposite and, push people away from it. Let's say it's, it goes from $100 to $250. That's not, that's a big jump. That's $150 more than what they were saying. And I think that's actually going to stunt the full self-driving growth, because they're going to get rid of buying it out. You'll no longer be able to pay for it and own it and, switch it, transfer to another car. Whereas you have to get the subscription and pay $250. That's just a guess. I don't even know if it's more than that. It could be $250. It could be $300. I saw some people were saying $500. If they do that, I think that's ridiculous. I think no one, unless you're, a filthy rich person, $500 a month, I don't think that's justifiable. So, you could say in the comments if I'm wrong. That's fine. We all have our opinions. I don't think it's the smartest move, but like I said, I'm not the owner of these companies, and I think that's, it is what it is. That's why I don't make decisions. But yeah, that's the latest news, and I don't think either of those decisions are the smartest, in my opinion. I think it's going to push a lot of people away. It's going to scare them. These are great cars, and people buy these cars for, the capability of driving itself. And when that's the other thing. So they have the full self-driving, and then they have the autopilot. These cars now, so I got this in 2025. This came with autopilot, just like every Tesla did pre-2026, and so on. Now, 2026, you go get one, any car, Model 3, Model Y, a Cybertruck. I don't know about a Cybertruck, but I know if you get a Model 3 or Model Y, they do not come autopilot standard. Like they don't come with it anymore. So if you want to drive, even if you don't want to pay for the full self-driving, you can't even use the autopilot, that goes off the lanes. Which, I've never really used autopilot. I always preferred the full self-driving. But when you buy a car that has all these cameras on it, and it doesn't even come with autopilot. It's like, what's the point of that? And I think that, whoever's making these decisions, I feel like it's just it doesn't make sense. But like I said, it's just my opinion. There could be, other reasons why this is all happening. Maybe money. I don't know. Efficiency. I have no idea. But yeah, so when you buy a Model 3, Model Y, anything, it does not come with auto steer. And if you want your car to drive by itself, you need to pay for full self-driving subscription. And who knows how much that's going to be, because I think the price is probably going to go up, past February 14th. They haven't said any numbers yet. As of right now, it is February 2nd, or I believe February 3rd. It is $99, $102, $103 tax, which is not bad at all, right? It's not bad. If they hit the $50 mark, which I don't know why they're going up. They should lower it if they want more people to, adapt to it, subscribe. I think $50 would be a game changer. It would be, so many people would use it. You would have double the use, double the subscription. I don't know. I let me know what you guys think. I think it's the best decision they could make. But yeah, they're doing the opposite of that, and I think it's dumb. So I don't know. But this car, as of right now, has autopilot. It has full self-driving. It's got everything. It's the Model 3 Performance. A little rolling stop there. But yeah, I don't think it's the best decision that they've been making for the past, month. It could all be words, but I know the autopilot is true. They're not shipping it at all. Excuse me. The Model S and Model X are gone. I don't know if you could still buy them. I have to check on the website, but I know that they're in plans of discontinuing it, / they're gone. They just have pre-existing inventory. And then you have to pay for full self-driving. That's going to be, it could be double, it could be triple the price. And I think it's stupid. But that's what's going on in the latest Tesla news. There's probably going to be a lot more happening this month. I heard February is going to be an interesting month. I also heard that just with maybe a day ago, SpaceX bought XAI, and I think they're all just going to be one. So Tesla's going to be in that one day. They're all going to just combine, which makes sense because they have all these companies. It just makes sense that they're all just combined instead of having 4 or 5 different companies. They can all just be in one group. I think that's not a bad decision, but yeah, that's the latest news. Let me know what you guys think about these POV videos. I know I haven't really posted. I'm trying to think of ideas. I want to give you guys quality content, and yeah, let me know what you guys think.